Do you think you know Aldi? Think again. This grocery store does not follow the conventional rules, and once you discover what's going on, you may never shop the same way again. Something feels different from the moment you walk in. That is no accident. Aldi has achieved efficiency on all levels. Unlike typical supermarkets, which offer 15 different types of ketchup, Aldi keeps things simple with only 1 or 2 selections. This laser-focused inventory allows them to buy in bulk and save money. It's like that no-nonsense, frugal grandmother who never throws away anything, reusing aluminum foil and transforming scraps into exquisite meals. Aldi's focus is all about cutting fat. The average Aldi store is roughly 12,000 square feet, as opposed to a regular supermarket's 40,000. Smaller spaces result in lesser overhead costs, which ultimately keeps prices cheap. But the true magic occurs behind the scenes. What genuinely distinguishes Aldi is its direct interaction with producers. By eliminating intermediaries and distributors, Aldi maintains control over quality and pricing. This simplified supply chain eliminates excessive markups that drive up prices elsewhere. Their private label strategy is also brilliant, producing products that compete or even outperform big brands without incurring additional costs. It's similar to acquiring designer clothes without paying for the label, except in this case, you eat the savings rather than wearing them. What was the result? Shopping bills might be up to 50% less than the competitors. This remarkable price approach has elevated Aldi from a quirky European import to one of America's fastest-growing grocery stores. And it all begins with something sweet. If you can navigate Aldi's aisles like a pro, you'll immediately notice some remarkable offers. Among these hidden gems, Aldi's chocolate stands out. Their premium brands, Moser Roth and Chaussure, offer delicious, European-quality chocolate at surprisingly inexpensive costs. Imported directly from Germany and Belgium, these chocolates have the smooth, velvety texture you'd expect from high-end brands costing 3 times as much. What's the secret? It's all about the ingredients. While many budget chocolates use cheap vegetable oils, Aldi's premium versions use real cocoa butter. That is what gives them the wonderfully creamy, melt-in-your-mouth texture that true chocolate lovers want. Moser Roth, the more upmarket choice, is available in exquisite, individually wrapped pieces with complex flavors such as sea salt caramel and powerful dark variants with 70% or more chocolate. Chaussure, on the other hand, offers delicious milk chocolate bars and tempting chocolate-covered delicacies that are ideal for daily enjoyment. When it comes to obtaining incredible bargain without sacrificing quality, Aldi demonstrates that a little planning and simplicity can go a long way. You might get hooked, and your wallet will thank you. Not every Aldi chocolate is worth the money. Some types just do not meet expectations, and it is critical to understand which ones to avoid. Take their low-cost chocolate bars, for instance. These are normally found on the lowest shelf, and there's a reason for their low price. They're laden with sugar and palm oil, resulting in a waxy texture and an overly sweet taste that lacks the rich, complex tastes of high-quality chocolate. Then there are the seasonal novelty chocolates, which are done up in festive packaging for the holidays. They may look charming and Instagrammable, but they frequently disappoint with thin, gritty chocolate that lacks depth and richness. It's a classic example of style over substance. But what truly distinguishes Aldi's premium chocolates is their low pricing. A Moser Roth bar normally costs less than $3, although comparable high-end chocolate in other retailers can range from $8 to $10. This big price difference is not due to lower quality. It's Aldi's efficient business strategy in action: direct sourcing, no intermediaries, and streamlined processes. For chocolate enthusiasts on a budget, Aldi's premium brands provide a luxurious experience without the luxury price tag. It's one of those rare occasions where quality and price are not mutually exclusive. This devotion to smart buying extends beyond chocolate. You'll notice it before you go through the door. Consider this: you're on your way to Aldi with your shopping list in hand, but as you approach the entrance, something feels off. Where are the carts? Instead of being distributed around freely, they are all chained together and require a quarter to unlock. If you're a first-time shopper, it could appear unusual. However, this seemingly insignificant feature is a stroke of economic genius. When customers have to insert a quarter to unlock a cart, they are naturally motivated to return it and receive their deposit back. It's like a small leasing agreement between you and the store, with a complete return when you're finished. This simple approach saves Aldi a great deal of money. Traditional grocery shops spend up to $200,000 per location each year on cart collection and repair. By encouraging consumers to return their own carts, Aldi reduces labor costs and parking lot clutter. It's practical, efficient, and yet another method they keep costs low. So, the next time you visit Aldi, remember to appreciate the simple things, such as the chained carts and the fantastic chocolate discounts. They're all part of the greater picture, which makes Aldi one of the best shopping options available. Aldi eliminates the inconvenience and cost of cart retrieval entirely by implementing a simple 25-cent deposit system. If a cart is left behind, it doesn't stay there for long. Other shoppers swiftly grab it for the quarter price. It is a clever approach to convert customers into unpaid cart collectors. Aside from saving money, this technique keeps the parking lot clean and clutter-free, decreasing property damage and preventing carts from straying away. It's also surprisingly eco-friendly, as it helps carts last longer by protecting them from weather damage and theft. The quarter deposit may appear to be a little annoyance, but it is part of Aldi's greater concept of reducing unnecessary spending whenever feasible. This attention to detail does not end with the carts. Stepping inside, you'll find that efficiency is a recurring motif. Aldi cashiers are trained to be extremely fast. While the average grocery cashier scans approximately 20 items per minute, Aldi employees sometimes quadruple that, moving through 40 or more. So, how do they do this? It's all in the package. Most Aldi products feature barcodes on both sides, saving cashiers valuable seconds searching for the correct location. It's like eliminating the guesswork in scanning. Furthermore, the cash registers are purposefully built for speed, with specialized areas where barcodes scan most efficiently. Cashiers memorize these locations and make it appear effortless as they slide products through in one seamless move. But here's where it gets interesting: what occurs after scanning? Aldi does not bag your groceries at the cashier. Instead, you place everything back in your cart and proceed to a separate bagging area. At first, it may feel like you've walked into a grocery checkout Olympics, attempting to keep up with things flying by faster than excuses during tax season. But there's a method to this craziness. Skipping the bagging step at checkout allows lines to move at breakneck speed. A 2018 study discovered that Aldi's checkout technology processes customers up to 40% faster than traditional stores. This means that fewer cashiers can serve more customers, lowering labor expenses and maintaining cheap prices. It's just another illustration of Aldi's focus on efficiency. However, Aldi is not distinguished solely by its speed. Quality is also important, and their private label strategy addresses this. Approximately 90% of the products on Aldi's shelves have brand names you may not recognize, such as Clancy's, Friendly Farms, or Simply Nature. It's like entering a parallel realm where everything appears to be slightly off-brand. But there's a twist: these aren't unknown manufacturers. They are Aldi's own private labels, meticulously designed to keep costs down without losing quality. Aldi controls the entire production process and reduces marketing costs, which often add 20 to 25% to name brand prices. Most customers are unaware that many of these products are manufactured in the same factories as well-known brands. This rotating merchandise has multiple purposes. It encourages regular visits. People stop over on a regular basis to see what's new. A 2021 retail study discovered that these discovery zones boost average visit frequency by 26%. The goods is carefully picked to meet seasonal needs and trends. In the early spring, garden materials dominate the aisle. Summer provides outdoor recreational equipment. Fall brings Halloween and harvest decorations, followed by joyful holiday items. But there's a catch: availability is purposely limited. Aldi orders only enough to sell in approximately a week. This creates a sense of urgency, making customers believe they've stumbled upon something uncommon and exceptional. It also eliminates the need for Aldi to store surplus merchandise in its compact stores. It's marketing psychology at its finest, transforming everyday shopping into an exhilarating treasure hunt. This entire concept is anchored in Aldi's history. The store's distinctive shopping experience stems from its German roots. Aldi, founded by the Albrecht brothers in 1946, has grown from a tiny grocery store in post-war Germany to an international powerhouse with over 11,000 shops worldwide. The European influence is clear from the moment you walk in. Unlike huge American supermarkets, Aldi stores are typically only 12,000 square feet in size, as opposed to the customary 40,000. It's almost like visiting a European market, minus the travel lag and uncomfortable language barrier situations. The store layout and product choices follow European ideals, in which fresh food is purchased more regularly and waste is kept to a minimum. This is why Aldi's product sizes are frequently smaller. It's a cultural thing. Europeans waste around 30% less food than Americans, thanks in part to more frequent and smaller quantity shopping. A 2020 food waste research underlined this distinction, which Aldi embraces by encouraging healthier, more attentive eating. However, it is not only the retail layout that represents Europe. Aldi also delivers distinctly European products to American markets, such as true German pretzels, genuine Belgian chocolate, and genuine Irish butter. During the holidays, they go all out with seasonal European items that have become cult favorites. Their German Christmas Stollen and chocolate advent calendars sell out in only days. Aldi's dedication to sustainability also reflects European standards, which are frequently stricter than those in the United States. Their packaging, recycling policies, and energy efficiency adhere to European norms that value environmental responsibility. It's part of what sets Aldi apart, not just as a grocery store, but as a distinct shopping experience shaped by its heritage. So, the next time you find yourself going for an impulse buy in the middle aisle, remember that you aren't just getting a terrific deal. You're participating in a retail culture that's been developed and perfected over decades. Aldi is more than just a retailer. It is a mindset, a practical and traditional approach to food, quality, and prudent spending. Aldi customers cannot help but notice the drastic difference in the store's appearance. The shelves appear simple, the products are still in their shipping boxes, and the lighting is more practical than enticing. It's not a design problem, it's a strategy. Unlike traditional grocery shops, which spend millions on elaborate displays and attractive fixtures, Aldi keeps things simple and efficient. Products are stored in their original shipment boxes, with the front chopped away to create the appearance of a no-frills warehouse. This cut-case display system reduces stocking time by 60%. It's like shopping in your practical friend's closet, nothing there simply to look good, but they still spend half as much as you do. Even the retail layout is designed for efficiency. The typical Aldi has only 5 or 6 parallel aisles, making it simple to browse and resupply rapidly. The shelf height is also purposeful, with most objects sitting at or below eye level. There's no need for specialized equipment or tall ladders. It keeps labor expenses down and reduces workplace injuries. And don't expect sophisticated digital pricing here. Aldi uses simple paper tags. They're less expensive to operate and absolutely doable with a restricted inventory of approximately 1,400 regular goods. It's yet another way Aldi minimizes unneeded spending. At first glance, the minimalist appearance may appear uninviting. However, if you understand why, it all makes sense. The business doesn't strive to wow with fancy decor. Instead, it focuses on utility and value. But there's one section that always impresses first-time visitors: the liquor aisle. Aldi's modest wine range has received high recognition in the beverage industry. Take the Winking Owl brand, which is priced at $3 per bottle and has become a favorite among budget-conscious wine aficionados. However, the real stars are in Aldi's premium wine selection. Their special quarter-cut bourbon barrel-aged Cabernet Sauvignon received double gold in the San Francisco International Wine Competition, outperforming bottles costing 5 times more. In blind taste tests, Aldi wines frequently rate among the best, demonstrating that you don't have to spend a fortune to acquire a good bottle. Bringing Aldi wine to a dinner gathering used to raise eyebrows. Today it only invites curiosity about how you stumbled onto such an outstanding find. How do they do this? It's the same Aldi strategy: direct collaborations with wineries, little marketing fluff, and sales under their own private label. This eliminates customary markups, which raise prices elsewhere. It's like obtaining designer wine without paying expensive prices. And it's not just wine, Aldi's beer collection follows the same guidelines. Award-winning craft-style beers at a fraction of the price. To assure quality, Aldi collaborates with Master of Wine Sam Capehorn, who oversees selections to maintain consistency. That's why Aldi sold over 35 million bottles of wine in North America last year. Aldi has fundamentally revolutionized grocery shopping. Their entire business model demonstrates that you don't have to pick between quality and affordability, they're an ideal combination. It's more than just saving money. It's about redefining value while preserving taste and quality.